Shalom, shalom. This is Kapaya, a.k.a. Pops, out of GMS Chicago, with a brief sit down. Before I get started, though, like always, I want to send all praises, honor, and glory out to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. To the apostles and elders of GMS out of New York, I want to send double honors because they do rule well. The elder bishops out of Connecticut, the apostles down in Texas, again, I want to send double honors because they do rule well. For the brethren around the world, pushing this truth uncut, unfiltered, giving you the good, the bad, and the ugly of the prophecies, correctly breaking down the scriptures, the interaction with the people, and declaring war on the planet, I send salutations. For the hopeful elect, I hope this is edifying. For the Aquath, the few and the true that still listen to say it and share to keep doing so. But for the scorner, scoffer, reprobate, 2/3 Israelites and 17 other nations who's following Babylon into destruction, and this what am I looking for? This beast system and thought process and things of this nature. You're in the midst of Jacob's trouble, and it's going to get a whole lot worse. So with that being said, I'm going to let this gentleman say what he says. You see the title on it. Women trying to physically compete with men. Women trying so hard to be equally physically capable with men. I'm going to let this play, and I will put some scriptures on the back end of it, okay? Here we go.
22 years in the military. Mm-hmm. It's hard for women. Mm-hmm. They gotta constantly compete. They're not faster, they're not stronger. So they gotta make drastic decisions. They make a lot of fucked up decisions because they have to. They're in a position that naturally they shouldn't be in. And I hate to see it. I got soldiers that died because of decisions that a woman commander made in combat. And so we had to tell her, hey, look, you know what? Ma'am, it's not happening no more. If you want to keep your fucking job, you let the XO do it, and you just stand there. She became a radio operator. So now, what I'm telling you is this is deeper than what y'all think. Y'all got this mindset that I can do and be anything I want, and I got it. But at the detriment to what? I did 22 years in the military. Mm-hmm. It's hard for women. Mm-hmm. They gotta constantly compete. They're not faster, they're not stronger. So they gotta make drastic decisions. They make a lot of fucked up decisions because they have to. They're in a position that naturally they shouldn't be in. And I hate to see it.
Now, I let it play twice so you can see the reaction. He said they're in a position where they got to make fucked up decisions. The woman in the Raiders hat, the woman in the red sweater, both nodded. Okay? As if they understand the scenario. The one up here that's next to him on his right, what's that? B. Taylor TV. She's one of these kind of so-called semi-attractive women that thinks that she should be able to pull this off. And I let it play all the way through. So she never got the gist of this. And the woman that's over here with the 34K simply India or whatever, she don't understand it at all. You can tell this by people's body reaction. So I'm going to let this play one more time and you just pay attention to it. Then I'm going to go to the comment board and I'm going to put some scriptures to this, okay? Now watch again.
That died because of decisions that a woman commander made in combat. And so we had to tell her, hey, look, you know what? Ma'am, it's not happening no more. If you want to keep your fucking job, you let the XO do it, and you just stand there.
Okay. Like I said, you see B. Taylor TV? Like I said, she didn't get it. See that see that the fidgetiness that you see is based off of what's really in a person's mind. That's in their thought process. So their fidgetiness shows it. Let me let it finish playing.
She became a radio operator. So now, what I'm telling you is this is deeper than what y'all think. Y'all got this mindset that I can do and be anything I want, and I got it. But at the detriment to what? I did 22 years in the middle.
Like I said, B Taylor TV again. Look how she cutting her eyes and shit. She really don't want to hear this. She's in the conversation. She's in here for whatever reason, but she really doesn't want to hear this. And we say this all the time. The Caucasian males pit bull that wants him to sit on his position of authority forever is some of our own black women. I ain't gonna say everyone, but the majority of our own black women, Israelite women, want this man to sit in power forever because of the goodies that she benefit in the process of. Like I said, let's play it through though. Pay attention, because after this, I'm gonna go to the comment board.
It's hard for women. They gotta constantly compete. They're not faster, they're not stronger. So they gotta make drastic decisions. They make a lot of fucked up decisions because they have to. They in a position that naturally they shouldn't be in. And I hate to see it. I got soldiers that died because of decisions that a woman commander made in combat. Until we had to tell her, hey, look, you know what? Ma'am, it's not happening no more. If you want to keep your fucking job, you let the XO do it, and you just stand there. She became a radio operator. So now, what I'm telling you is this is deeper than what y'all think. Y'all got this mindset that I can do and be anything I want, and I got it. But at the detriment to what? I did 22 years in the military.
Okay. So y'all had a chance to see the people reactions. And what I'm dealing with this is nonverbal nonverbal expressions and things of this nature that tell you what someone's actually thinking. Now let's go to the comment board a little bit. Look at this. That's why I said the B Taylor and Indy in the right hand corner have no clue. Never been there, never thought about it, never really contemplated the thought or process of anything, so they have no clue as to what's going on. B Taylor, she like the goodies that she get under this beast system, worldwide system of rulership that's up under this Edomite. But now, let's read some of the comments. As a woman veteran, I agree. We are not the same. What's that? Nimble Saint? I agree. I'm a female vet and stand by your position. Men have a way of thinking that is not convoluted and cuts through the crap quickly. They know how to get to the point faster and more streamlined. Okay. And they know how to get to the point faster and more streamlined under pressure. I love men. They are brilliant in a beautiful way. Okay. Hold on. Let me go back here to this. Here's another woman that says she's a Desert Storm veteran. I'm a Desert Storm veteran, and I totally agree. I am thankful for the men I served with for protecting me. Here's one. Afghanistan, 2011. They put a 5'1" female medic out on patrol. ANA soldier stepped on pressure plate. My buddy lost his legs. She couldn't carry or move him and became a complete detrimental aspect of the mission. All for some PC, politically correct bullshit because the squadron commander wanted to look good for the uh, 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 politically correct culture. Till we meet again at Fiddler's Green. Rest in peace, uh, uh, SPC Frank Garrett, Ferret Gang. Okay, let's go a little bit further. Uh, Up there, I trained for years with men. We are not the same. Don't accept those lies, lady. The lie being told that you are equal to a man. Okay. Okay, here's something. Let's see what he says his mom told him. My mom told me that when she served Afghanistan, she struggled with the incident where a kid was walking to the gate with a basket and wouldn't respond to the warnings to turn back. Kids started running, and my mom hesitated to take the warning shot. Her partner did, and the kid just walked off. Often these guys would send innocent looking suicide bombers in to do some damage. My mom could only think of the kid's life on the line. Okay. Good enough. Okay. So there's a reason why. And the thing with it being um, a nimble saint, they know how to get to the point faster and more streamlined. That's how come uh, uh, the serpent, which was not a snake, was a snake in character. We'll say it that way. But was an actual person. It wasn't some fucking in Genesis. It wasn't some fucking snake sliding around on his belly. This was a person who had who went against what the Lord had commanded for them to do. When Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly called Jesus, said vipers, serpents, okay? When he was talking to the people, ye vipers, he's calling them snakes. When you talk to a person in street right now, if you say you a snake ass nigga, he's not some motherfucker that's crawling around on his belly, but he got snake ass fucking thought processes. He's not looking for your betterment. He's not looking to look out for you on the up and up. He's a snake. All he's worried about is himself. Okay, or seeing if he can tell you something that you will do and get yourself fucked up. Okay, there it is. So now we done went there. We done went to the comment board. Let's go to the scriptures now. Okay, come on. There we go. Come on now. Don't do this. Oh, there you go. Okay, cool. Okay, here we go. This is First Timothy 2. We're going to start at 12. But I suffer not a woman to teach nor usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. We got some times that's coming up, and for you women that are hooked to Israelite men, especially if you're hooked to a man in GMS or an affiliate, your mouth can be your greatest asset or detriment. Hold your tongue. Pay attention. You got, as they say, the old cliche saying, you got 2 ears and 1 mouth. Listen, because like I said, you could get you both. You could wind up getting you both killed. Which, if it happens, it will be the plan of Yahweh while Yahweh shot anyway. But hold your tongue, okay? Like I said, because see, this wasn't some crawling around on this gully snake that the scenario of Genesis went to. This was a nigga that this was a man of color, cause everybody had color in Genesis. This was a man of color that was saying shit that went against what the order was that Yahweh had gave to Adam. Okay? For Adam was first formed, then Eve. And Adam was not deceived. See, you women have been deceived in this Edomites, this so-called white man's fucking theology of how the planet should be set up. This is what he theorized would work, but it wasn't. But his women, the upper echelon men in the Edomite culture of the Rothschilds, the Oppenheimers, the Bilderbergs, the DuPonts, the Gettys, they don't get a man back talk like that. Now, at the same time, now it's a turn against them. Because you got people like Elon Musk and Bill Gates, they got all this money. And women now still don't even want to be bothered with them, especially Bill Gates. He just divorced his wife, and she wound up getting the biggest marital settlement in history, period, bar none. Okay. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression. What was the transgression? Transgression is what? It's sin. Sin is what? The breaking of the law. They was told one thing at that time. Don't talk to this person because of that. This knowledge of good and evil is going to fuck you up. You know good. You know good. You've been instructed on how to be good. Don't talk to this person that's going to be spewing evil. He said you can partake of all the fruit, but the tree of knowledge of good and evil, people will refer to as trees in the scriptures. Scriptures was written in metaphor, and similitudes, and parabolic. Trees when Nebuchadnezzar was compared to a tree, when and things of this nature. There's several incidents where people were compared to trees. Okay, so in this case, trees representing people. The gist of not you could take of all the fruit or all the trees, but don't partake of the tree of good and evil. Don't talk to this person, is basically what was being said. Okay? So, but because Adam understood not to break this law, don't talk to this person. So, he didn't talk to the person. That person she talked to the person. And then she brought the bullshit that person said to her to him. Okay? Now, so she usurped authority. He was supposed to be the head. She was supposed to follow him. She stepped out wanting more knowledge. and fuck the whole game plan up. Well, the game plan actually went the way it's supposed to, but you know what I'm saying. It was like this is how this is the way it's supposed to go, and the woman stepped out of the way it was supposed to go. Okay, let's go here. Let me see now. She stepped out, and the whole world fell out of course. Okay, and now that wickedness that started with something as simple as that has expanded to what we've got now with 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 homosexuality, pedophilia, transgenders, same-sex marriages, and all these other things that are out here. Okay, this is Psalms 82 and 5. They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. See this truth, these scriptures, this is life. This is light and this is life. But this world is set in darkness. And because it's set in darkness, the way these people and what they do and these elite banking families and what they've put in place and how they want to run the planet, especially in the past 600 years or so, is totally against what the Lord said. Exponentially greater in evil now than it's ever been at any other time on earth. Why? Because we understand homosexuality and what it is, and this, that, and the other. But now you can have a perfectly straight man that could be committing a homosexual act because he's got a transgender male, a transgender female that done went and changed all her sex parts, done did hormones, that had the rod turned into that of a would-be vagina, and he could never know, and the law has been put in place that because he identifies himself as a woman, he's under no obligation to tell you that he was ever a man. So a perfectly straight man could wind up having homosexual sex and not even know it, under the illusion that he is with a female. And it can't get no more wickeder than that. Why? Because homosexual sex, as in adultery as well, and these things can be punishable and is punishable by death. Homosexual sex is an abomination in itself, according to the scripture. So, they know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course. Let's go look up that course. Out of course. Hebrew 41:31.
Strong's H 4131. Moat.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see some of the things it says. To totter, shake, slip. To totter, shake, slip. To be shaken, be moved, be overthrown, to dislodge, let fall, drop, to be greatly shaken. The law, statutes, and commandments have been greatly shaken. They're not in place here in this world now. King James kept 39 times. Let's see. Move, remove, slip, carry, cast, course, decay, falling, exceedingly fall. Ready, shake, and slide variant. Strong's definition. Mode. A primitive root to waver, by implication to slip, shake, fall, be carried, cast, be out of course, be fall. Excuse me. This one extremely. be fallen in decay. The law, statutes, and commandments have fallen into decay here under this Edomite's rulership. And that's why he has to be taken out of rulership. And since it was given to this rulership, in the end was going to have been given to him by Yahweh Shai in the form of Isaac, it will be Yahweh Shai that comes and takes it from him. Okay? Exceedingly fall or falling down. Okay? Alright, so that's good enough. So, that's pretty much it. This Edomite wants to think that he's supposed to be able to rule and do all these things and be this way, not understanding that, well, it's not for him how to understand it. It's for the fact that the course of the world is running according to what Yahweh Shai said it should run anyway. And in it running of that magnitude and that way, the learning of all these things that the scripture tells was for our knowledge. It's for the Israelite who's going to be in rulership and at the top of the food chain to be in knowledge and understanding of their life, their immortal life that they're eventually going to put on. Okay? That's what this is about. But in the process now, it's all out of course. So don't be trying to be joined to it now. It's fucked up. It was designed to be fucked up in the beginning, so that when we get to the good part and the wholesome and the righteousness of the kingdom on earth as it is in heaven under Yahweh Shai, Israel, the immortals, won't have a problem being able to live and having been programmed right, being able to live that and being comfortable in that. Gladly living in that position and loving the fact that they were the chosen people. Okay? And right now, the remnant is hoping to be, because many are called, but the remnant is hoping to be part of the chosen. But we won't know that until things go down the pipe. Totally. But we have faith and do the things that we do, hoping that we showing our faith and found worthy in the eyes of Yahweh Shai. So with that, I want to send all praises, honor, and glory out to Yahweh B'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, B'Hashem, Kakodash. It's for the hopeful elect, a hearty shalom, and for the 2/3 Israelites and 17 other nations of Baal.